Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. Today's reading is New Moon Blessings. So, we're going to find out what blessings everybody is going to receive through these messages, okay? Now, with the new moon energy, now is a powerful time to focus on any notable imbalances and creating a sense of harmony in any part of our lives, okay? Especially those that feel off kilter. Now is also a good time to spend under this new moon reflecting on anything that's either lacking or overwhelming and considering ways to remedy that, okay? Now we are in Mercury retrograde as well. So while Mercury retrograde's antics could make it feel hard to set clear-minded intentions, the revision-focused energy of this backspin can actually help with this process, okay? That gives us a chance to review where we're at and thus gain insight how to course correct if needed, all right? So everyone that's here today watching, please take a moment to pick a pile of cards. We've got 4 piles to pick from. We've got the first pile here, which is the green citrine, the second pile here, which is the rose quartz, the third pile, which is amethyst, and the fourth pile, which is this yellow citrine. So take a moment and see which pile draws you in. Okay, I'll have the timestamps below, and just really take a moment, maybe meditate if you need to, take a step back and really focus in on which pile resonates for you. And like I always say, you're not limited to only one pile. You can pick 1, 2, 3, or all 4, whatever you're feeling. But this reading, these piles are going to have different messages. And you know, I really believe that any moon energy, whether it's full moon, new moon, whatever kind of moon there is, it's the perfect time to manifest, okay? It's good to clear any not clear intentions, but set clear-minded intentions and release any kind of negative energies that might be holding us back, okay? So we want to allow energy of new beginnings in and really to focus on that strongly here, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and pick a pile and we'll get right into the reading here. Pile number 1, how are you today? Welcome to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. This is your reading if you chose green citrine. Look at this beautiful stone. I love this color. It's one of my favorite stones. Okay, let's put this over here and let's get right into your reading. I've chosen 5 moon cards and 1 surrender card. They're all oracles actually. And I've already pre-shuffled them and picked random ones. So let's see what message we get for you, pile number 1. All right, so first card, new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. Wow, new moon in Libra. That's where the new moon is. All right. Look at that. You pulled this card. That's amazing. All right. So now this card is especially a good sign for matters related to romance, job interviews, or any important relationships. Okay. So look at that. That is your blessing. All right. This is a great blessing for matters related to romance, job interviews, and, you know, any relationships that are important to you. Okay, that matter. So, wow, that is amazing. I love it. Now, there is a new or renewed love energy around you, okay? Be it familial, platonic, romantic, or otherwise, okay? Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional relationship cycle is starting for you, pile number 1, okay? So something new is beginning here during the new moon energy. Okay, that is towards the end of September here, pile number 1. So right now, open your heart and be loving. Be loving with everybody around you, pile number 1. Okay, the trick is to get involved with people that you like or even love. Okay, be that on a personal or platonic level. Whatever it is, you need to be involved with people you like or love around this time. Okay. Now, if you want a new friend, you're on the right track. Now is the time to build friendships, okay? For a work or money question, a new start is highly likely. All right, so now is a good time to find that job you've been wanting or dreaming of. Okay? And in love, the sky is the limit. And especially if you react with love, you will find love. So get on those dating apps if you're looking for love, or get yourself out there, because now is the best time to meet the right person, because you're going to be in alignment with the new moon energy. Okay? Now, for my, what do you call this? Manifesting mindset. Okay, for those of you that really want to change your mindset or into the mindset, I'm actually going to post on my community post a few things here with the new moon energy. So you can go to the community post and I'll have a few things, you know, some tips and affirmations and some manifesting magic, right? Why not? You can check that out. But for now, consider the other person in your situation. This is for manifesting mindset. So consider another person in your situation. What are their needs and worries? Get out and meet new people. Okay? So right now, for you to get out, mixing and mingling is going to benefit you hugely. Okay? You've got blessings coming in. This is a wonderful time for you to get out there and start meeting people, because it's going to be easy for you to make friends right now, pile number one. And especially, you know, connections, deep connections, love connections are in the air for you. So that is something you should definitely get out there and do. Okay, we're getting first quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power, pile number one. All right, so when this card appears, it's basically representing a mix of having the courage to chase your goals no matter what anyone else says, okay? So don't listen to what people have to say. Listen to yourself and what you want, and chase after that no matter what anyone says, okay? And still plan things out and be strategic in the way you go about it, okay? Everything needs a plan. You don't want to go off plan or off course. So now is a really good time to really chase those goals no matter what happens or what anyone says. This is your life. Now's the time to do it, because you're being powered by the new moon, and that is your blessing, okay? And you know, if something's holding you back from racing towards your next goal, release that energy. Don't allow that to take over you. Achieving anything is nearly always part inspiration and part hard work. So you need to put that work into this. All right, pile number one, believe that you can create whatever it is that you want, and be yourself. Be yourself with it. Take action and be smart, but also be bold. Okay? Boldness. Keyword, use that. Don't allow inhibitions or others' reactions or restrictions to hold you back either. Okay? It doesn't matter what anyone else says. You need to be yourself and do what it is that you really want. Okay? That is what spirit guides want from you. Be systematic, but also allow yourself to get excited about what it is that you want. If someone seems to be working against you now, deal with your emotions as calmly as you can. Okay? Everyone's entitled to their opinions. Let them keep their opinions, and you do you, okay? Because you're heading towards a different path than what someone else is. Everybody has different goals and dreams. You stay on track for yourself. All right, next card. We've got first quarter moon in Leo. Okay. Be humble, pile number one. Okay, so this card holds a lot of power, pile number one. You just need to challenge the heated energies that are coming your way in a very wise manner. Okay? There's a lot of heat coming in for you or around you. And spirit guides are asking that you remain humble no matter what is thrown at you, okay? There's a lot of tension in the air as well. Remember, we're going through Mercury retrograde right now. Okay, you know that you can achieve your goals with which is half the battle. But this card suggests you need to be less show and more substance as you move slowly towards your goals, okay? So, you know, you don't need to show so much. You know, sometimes it's nice to just keep things to yourself. And then when things start happening, people notice them on their own. And that's a nice way to go about things, right? And don't try to impress anyone with money either. This is not a good time to be throwing money around. Okay, avoid allowing your ego to overwhelm you as well. Don't opt for something merely because you think it'll impress others. There's no point in impressing others. Be humble. Be humble, pile number one. Practice grounding. Grounding techniques are really good, and I think I might just post that on my community. I'm gonna have a huge post there, so there's gonna be a lot of things on there. You might want to check that out. In a financial situation, slow your spending. Okay, now's not a good time to overly spend. And in love, if you're being stubborn or possessive, now is the time to stop. Okay, so allow that energy to just release itself. And there's no need to be overly, stubborn or possessive or controlling, right? Yeah, so that's what spirit guides are really asking of you, pile number one. All right, pile number, card, not pile, card number 4. So we've got 5 oracle cards, moon cards here for you. All right, so we got full moon in Aries. Wow, cool your emotions. So if things get heated, you really need to focus on cooling your emotions, pile number 1, okay? So this card is basically asking you to seek a balance between you and me, you and yourself, you and any person around you right now, okay? I feel like there's no point in pretending that you don't have intense feelings, as this can block your manifesting powers. This is real. You don't want to block those, because right now the moon energy is going to give you amplified manifesting powers. All right, so pretending that you don't have intense feelings is not good, because that'll block your manifesting powers. You need to work through your feelings by thinking of the people involved and or forgiving yourself and the people in your life that are causing you to, be heated. Don't allow that to affect your energy. Just release it and let it go. Now, if you're in the middle of an argument or in the mood to pick an argument, stop. Okay? And spirit guides are letting you know not to be overly forward either, especially at this time, okay? This is a time of heated emotion and frayed tempers. It truly is. Mercury retrograde is in full effect right now. And it's just not a good time to do that. So mastering your emotions is something that you need to work on right now. If you have them mastered, that is awesome. Okay? And especially avoid stirring the pot, or it could boil over. Okay, don't get involved in any drama around you, especially with friends, co-workers, that sort of thing. Cooling your emotions and being the peacemaker means you'll attract a more peaceful outcome. All right, so maybe for this next little while, just try to be a peacekeeper, because there's blessings coming in for you. And, these moon cards are letting you know, they're giving you messages on how to amplify that, because things are going to move in a huge, powerful way that you're going to almost, not overwhelmed, but it's almost kind of like, is this for real? Is this actually happening? Are my manifestations actually coming to fruition? Is this, because this is how I react usually when my manifestations come into fruition. It's like, whoa, I can't believe this is happening. Okay, so now we're getting full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve, pile number 1. Okay, right now find a balance between Cancer's oversensitivity and Capricorn's coolness. Okay, facing your fears and working out where they came from will point you in the right direction and get you into the right mindset. All right, so face those fears. Allow them to dissolve. Okay? Fear and neediness may now be at play, especially with this energy here. Okay? Fear is debilitating, while neediness isn't usually very attractive. All right? So acting out of fear is a risky response. So if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. Remember, whatever you put out into the universe comes back. All right? Whether it's good or if it's bad. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing so, they often simply just dissolve. Okay? If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't, right? Which means we can end up manifesting the very thing we were hoping to avoid. That is real, my friends. That does happen. So be careful. All right? So face it right now. Face any fear you have now and allow it to dissolve. Okay, and a last card, but not least, is surrender. This is a big one, everyone. Pile number 1. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. All right, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. All right, it's now time for you to really focus on yourself and your own happiness and not anyone around you. Okay? And that is your message here, pile number 1. If this resonates for you, please comment below, as I would love to hear all about it. And keep an eye out for my community post, as I will be posting a ton of good stuff there for you to take a look at, especially manifesting magic, that sort of thing. All right. Other than that, you have a wonderful day. Pile number 2, how are you today? Those of you that chose rose quartz, this is your reading. All right. So we've got 5 moon card oracles, and we've got one other oracle, which is all about surrendering. So let's start with the first card here, pile number 2. Okay, so we are getting new moon in Pisces. Attune to the divine, pile number 2. Okay, so now new moon in Pisces. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to spirituality, connecting other realms, or contacting and connecting with other realms, and taking some time out or dealing with any fears that you might have. Wow, okay. So pile number 2, the more you can believe that all is well, the more all will be well for you. Okay? So believe in that. That mindset will bring you so many blessings. All right? So many blessings here. Now, I feel like you have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. Okay, there's an opportunity in the air, and I think you need to embrace it. When that happens, you want what is happening. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Okay, you're manifesting. So the universe is letting you know that your manifesting is working perfectly. Have you noticed that when you manifest something, it comes into fruition? Okay, so your manifesting right now is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self right now, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Okay, you might be getting dreams as well, so really pay attention to those, because sometimes those are indicators of your manifestations and the powers that you hold, and they reveal a lot to you. So maybe even keeping a dream journal, that is going to be very beneficial for you. And meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self. So practice it if you know how, or if you don't know how, try learning from, there's so many online instructional videos on how to meditate. So yeah, take a peek at those if you don't know how to meditate. But meditation is going to be big as well. And above all else, pile number 2, be kind to yourself and those around you, okay? Right now is the time to allow the energy that you flow out of you will be brought back to you tenfold. So it's the new moon energy that is going to allow for, you know, whatever you put out into the universe brings back to you. That could be good or bad, right? Whatever it is that you're putting out there can come back. So you're aware. And then I'm going to also put some affirmations, manifesting your magic kind of thing, tips, all that sort of stuff on my community page for all of you to check out. So make sure you check out my community posts for those, because those will be fun, hey? All right, so we've got first quarter moon in Taurus, release control, pile number 2. So this card basically brings in a steadfast energy, but it's clashing with another energy that wants to be free. Seed control for best results. Okay, so there's something that you need to release, and you'll know because you'll feel a blockage. Okay, that blockage needs to be released. Okay, so realize that even though you can manifest your life to a great extent, you can't control everything all the time. Karma also comes into play, and as you do your deep down beliefs about yourself, okay? Karma, no matter what, comes into play in any walk of life. Anything we do, karma is always at play, okay? Now, pile number 2, what in your life are you trying to what are you trying just a bit too hard to do? Is there something that you're trying really hard to do? What are you absolutely stuck on to the point where you won't even entertain other ideas? Is there anything that you're doing right now that you're kind of stuck on, possibly? Okay, so you need to release your grip on life. That's what spirit guides are letting me know right now. Release your grip on life. Whatever you want, release it to the universe and trust that the universe will come back to you with whatever is for your highest good. Okay, if you're feeling possessive about something or someone, your challenge now is to live and let live. Release the control. Okay, in a financial situation, self-worth is the key. Avoid any kind of get rich quick schemes. Those are not good. Those always end up in a bad situation. You'll just end up in a bad situation. So release control of anything that you're wanting control over right now. Pile number 2. Okay, because the minute you do that, things will flow in so much more easier. Okay, first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being, pile number 2. Okay, so whatever it is that you truly want, speak it out loud. You don't have to do it at, in a crowded place. You could do this in the privacy of your own home. But speak your world into being. Okay, here you're being asked to feel your way through a situation that's partly sacred and partly mundane. Be compassionate and clever. Okay, ask your soul to speak to you. Listen to your heart and not your mind. And it's really a good idea. It's a good idea for you, pile number 2, to write lists of your goals right now as well, just so you have them there and you can look at them. Right, and you get them outside of yourself. Okay, so truly think about what it is that you really want. Do you really believe you can create it? Because you can. Do you believe you have what it takes, or do you secretly doubt yourself? Worse, are you quietly preparing for failure? Don't ever, ever do that, okay? Here's the thing. You can't fool the universe, pile number 2. Repeated affirmations that you don't believe are a waste of time. Believe in your magic. If someone has spoken or written unkind words to you, counter them with kind words to yourself. You can try it because it works, okay? Speak your world into being. Talk about it as though it's already happening. So really say it out loud to yourself. You can even write it down. and then read it out loud, right? So really, truly, spirit guides are asking to speak your world into being, because right now with this new moon energy, whatever you're putting out there is going to be amplified and brought to you. Okay, so really focus on that if you can. And what else are we getting here? Okay. Taurus. Last quarter moon in Taurus. All right. Be proud of yourself, pile number 2. No matter what anyone says, always be proud of yourself. Okay? In an age where people pretend to lead a perfect life, there's nothing more impressive than true authenticity, okay? And a lot of this, pretending to live this perfect life is, I feel a majority of this is online, because you can't truly see what someone's actual life is like, right? So, be authentic, be proud of yourself for who you are. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Instead, start to recognize your own talents and your own assets, okay? Now, do you really believe in yourself? That's a question to ask, right? No one's perfect, but you need to believe in yourself and what you have to offer to the world and to yourself and to those around you. And be proud of yourself. You came to this earth with a purpose to fulfill. Okay, pile number 2? Drawing this card suggests that there are a lot of unresolved self-worth questions that need to be answered before you can start to create the life you've been waiting for. Okay? So really, you need to be true to yourself. Ask yourself those questions. All right? Being real is the key here. Don't pretend for your appearance's sake. You're more than allowed and encouraged to be your real self. That is big. And I find even in my own life, I see people for who they are. And then when they're outside, they're different. Not very many, but there are a few. Okay, so it's nice to be yourself and be proud to be yourself. Okay. All right, last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen, pile number 2. All right. Reveal what needs to be seen. All right, so basically there are 2 forces at play here, and neither wants to budge. Strong is good, stubborn is a problem. Okay? So when you no longer feel the need to tell everyone what you're manifesting, you're ready to start manifesting. Nobody needs to know what it is that you're trying to manifest. That is your own. That is for you. It's not for everybody to know. And because this is my personal opinion here that I'm going to let you know, is sometimes people don't have your best interest at heart, okay? And when you tell someone something and they might think negative and negatively towards you, right? So just be careful who you share your manifesting ideas with, or I think that's a personal thing and it's very private, and really only reveal what needs to be seen. Okay, there are some things that people just don't like to talk about, and drawing this card suggests there's an issue or situation in your life that might not be easy to air. Okay, or perhaps you feel that you shouldn't air it. That's fine. Now is a time for you to reveal only what you want to be seen. Okay, don't feel the need to discuss everything with everyone all the time. Some matters require discretion, right? The less codependent you are, the better chance you have of getting what you want. Okay, so try not to reveal too much to others around you. All right, and last but not least, this card is about surrender. So surrender any low self-esteem you have about yourself. You deserve success, love, and abundance, pile number 2. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Okay, because the the minute you release that, so much will flow into your life. Okay? And with the new moon next week, it's coming in a few days here, manifesting is huge. Okay, so I'll have tips and tricks, manifesting ideas, manifesting magic, all of that on my community post that you can check out. Other than that, if this resonates for any of you, please comment below, as I would love to hear all about it. And if you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Thank you so much for watching pile number 2, and have a wonderful day. Pile number 3, how are you today? Welcome to Sacred Knowledge Tarot, and welcome to your reading. For those of you that chose Amethyst, this is your reading. All right, let's see what we've got here. So I've got 5 oracle cards and 1 surrender oracle card. So moon oracles and surrender oracle. All right, we're going to go 1 card at a time. So let's see what we get here. All right. So new moon in Aquarius. Open up to change, pile number 3. Open and embrace change. Don't be afraid of it, okay? So this card is especially good sign for matters related to friends, networks, a wish coming true, science, tech, or online dating. Look at that. Okay, look at those blessings. There's so many, so many, so many. Pile number 3. It's amazing. A wish coming true. What have you been wishing for, pile number 3? I wonder what that is. So this is a good luck card. So be yourself, pile number 3. Independence doesn't have to mean loneliness, okay? A group of people rather than one person may be the ones to help you, okay? So now with you having this card come into your reading, big changes are in the forecast, okay? So you need, well, big changes are in the forecast right now. But you need to let events unfold with a little steering as possible from you. So try not to control what's happening. Just allow them to happen. All right? Sometimes you just need to take a bit of space from a person or a situation. All right? And if you know you've been too emotional about someone or something, this card offers you the chance to cool things down, right? Allow yourself to cool down, knowing and being aware that, you know, if you're too emotional right now, and if you're trying to control, release that energy and allow things, you know, give yourself and the situation a chance to cool down. Okay, a rational, even slightly aloof assessment of your current circumstances is called for. Allow for things to develop as well. Try not to, or try to think of your situation from a different angle, a different perspective. Okay, because there are big changes happening, and these are changes that you can't control, so try not to force things. Okay, open up to change. Allow things to happen the way they're happening. All right. We are getting first quarter moon in Scorpio. All right. Release your blocks. Okie dokie. First quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your... So any blocks you have right now. Okay, pile number 3. You need to allow and release them. Release those blocks. And the minute you do that, you're allowing really good energy to come in. Okay? So the minute that happens, you're allowing new energy to come in. Releasing any kind of negative fear blocks, that sort of thing. Okay? I feel like there's a light and shade in your situation, and you need to basically embrace it. Okay? Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge, because that's not going to be good. Now, I think maybe you need a mental detox as well. Okay? So what would a mental detox involve for you? I'm thinking maybe avoiding people you argue with, possibly violence on TV, maybe a social media detox. And I feel like you need to do this soon, okay? Because I feel that some of this is causing these blocks for you, pile number 3, okay? So when it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. And the only thing we have to fear is fear itself, pile number 3, because fear blocks us. Fear is the biggest blocker of energy. So make time to clear any toxic feelings around you, okay? Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. All right? It's okay to be vulnerable. If you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy, and well, it's okay to be vulnerable around people, especially if you know you're dealing with those that are trustworthy. Think about others as much as you think of yourself, okay? So release those blocks. Yeah, I think social media, I'm getting that very strong here. I think you need a social media detox. That's what I'm getting here. Now, I'm also going to be posting some affirmations and those kind of things on my community post for everyone that's watching this pick a pile reading. So you might want to keep an eye out for that here, pile number 3, because that'll be coming in soon for all of you. All right, first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. Yes, because look, you had new moon in Aquarius, and there is lots of good luck coming your way here, pile number 3. Lots and lots of good luck coming your way. Okay, so now believe in your good luck. With this card, your challenge when this card comes up is to dream, but be prepared to put in the hard work required to make that dream become a reality. Okay, so that's what spirit guides are really asking you. Putting in that hard work to make that dream a reality. And also make peace between the part of you that needs everything to make sense and the part that wants to throw caution to the wind. All right. Whatever is going on in your life, pile number 3, you need to take care of the small stuff and the big stuff will fall into place. Problems can arise now because of carelessness or judgment lapse. So avoid telling everyone your opinion until you're sure you know exactly what is going on. Think about the baby steps you need to take on your way to your goal. And don't take too many risks either. Believe in your own good luck, but don't be arrogant about it. All right? Think an important decision through very carefully before making or taking any actions. Really think about it before doing anything. Okay, I've got some banging in the background. I apologize for that. I've got neighbors that are working on some stuff, so you might hear some noises. All right, first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe, pile number 3. Trust the universe. All right, so if you feel stuck or making someone else feel stuck, if you're feeling stuck and you're making someone else feeling stuck, you need to tread carefully, okay? Sometimes stuck people behave recklessly. All right, and when this card comes up, there's a risk that you're being too rigid in your thinking, words, or actions. So you need to loosen up, and you'll find it easier to overcome the challenges that you're facing right now. Okay, and it's also it's time to release your grip on a situation. There's something going on, and you need to release that grip on it. Passion is good, but too much can be manic. Okay, sometimes we feel too much intensity around our dreams because we're scared that they won't come true, but that's counterproductive. Okay, live and let live a little. State your intention to the universe then. Detach from it once you've stated your intention to the universe. Detach from it and let it be. Okay, trust the universe and see what happens. The tighter you grip now, the more likely you are to lose it. This is doubly true if you've been jealous or had issues to do with sex or money. Okay, so avoid trying too hard to influence someone else. And trust the universe. Allow the universe to work its magic. Okay, really allow the universe to work its magic for you. Trust it and watch what happens. You're going to be shocked. Okie doke. And we're getting last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. Pile number 3. Okay. This moon here has a bright, shining energy. Look at it. And it's just stunning. Now, the great thing about knowing what stands between you and your goal is that you can do something about it. You can actually do something about it. Okay, I feel like something is standing between what you want and how you can get it. And that's okay. All right, pile number 3. Now you know it's there, right? Whatever this is, you can do something about it. You just need to be strategic. It's wonderful to go for things with a childlike, carefree attitude, but drawing this card suggests that you need a proper plan as well. Leave the past behind you, pile number 3. You may need to move through a clear a criticism someone has made of you, which has somehow burned itself into your brain. You have work to do. Okay? Criticism is good. It's not bad, but you know, sometimes it's hard to deal with criticism. And you know, I love criticism, but sometimes I could take it personally, right? So, you know, criticism isn't always bad. It's good for you. And last but not least, we are pulling Surrender Your Fear of Intimacy, pile number 3. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So spirit guides are letting you know, all right, this new moon energy. If you're single out there, pile number 3, there's love coming in for you. You had this card, the new moon in Aquarius. Open up to change, because guess what? There's love coming in for you. So now is a really good time for you to surrender your fear of intimacy if you have that fear of intimacy. Okay? Because there's love coming in. So if you allow your heart to open up, then you're allowing that love energy to come in. And I feel for some of you very strongly that there's a soulmate out there for you. And right now is a really good time to allow that energy to flow through, because the power of the new moon is amplified. And there's blessings coming in that you need to embrace. Allow yourself to embrace it. All right. Now, if you resonated with my reading, please comment below. I would love to hear all about it. And if you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing and hit that like button. And otherwise, you have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Pile number 4, how are you today? Welcome to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. This is your reading if you chose yellow citrine. All right, let's get this over here and get right into your reading. I hope everyone is doing really well. Okay, we've got, I've got actually 5 moon oracle cards, and I've got 1 surrender oracle card here. So we're going to start with this here. Okay, pile number 4, new moon in Aries. Go for it. So whatever it is you're wanting to do, you need to go for it. Pile number 4. All right. So this card is an especially good sign if you need more courage or determination, or if you're chasing something or someone. Okay, look at that. Really go for it, because you're being blessed by the new moon, pile number 4. So whatever it is that you want, you need to go for it now, because it will be yours. All right. Be driven, be determined, take action, ditch faint-heartedness. Pile number 4. Oh no, my card. Yeah, so now I'm going to be posting on my community page some tips and tricks and some manifestation and affirmations, those sort of things. So if you're interested, you should check that out as well. But right now with a new moon, there is some energy coming in, and the new moon is going to be blessing everyone. So whatever it is that you want here, pile number 4, go for it, okay? Now this card is the bearer of good news. All right, opportunities abound and the outlook is positive. Can you believe that, pile number 4? The outlook is positive. That's amazing. So go through the doors that are opening up for you. Really walk through those doors, pile number 4. There's every reason to believe you'll create what you want, even if you feel a long way from your goal. Okay? Keep going and be courageous at this time. All right, chase your dreams with childlike enthusiasm and expect your desires to be satisfied, because they will be. Don't sit around making plans. Do take action now. Take that action now, pile number 4. This is absolutely crucial, especially if you're chasing your dreams, chasing your goals. You need to do that now and just go for it. Believe in divine timing. And if you're looking for love, pile number 4, make the first move. Especially, like, I think making that first move is going to be very proactive for you. So be daring. Be daring, pile number 4. Make that first move, especially in love, because you just never know, right? You never know. And guess what? Soulmate energy's in the air, so I would definitely make that move if I was single. All right, new moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. Pile number 4. All right, now's the time to focus on everything positive. All right, so this card is an especially good sign for matters related to study, travel, adventure, and the cosmic quest to understand life. All right, look back at your life and see how far you've come and count your blessings right now, pile number 4. All right, and there's more blessings to come. But spirit guides, they're asking you for gratitude. All right, the way for you is clear, my friends. All you have to do is make sure you enjoy the ride, okay? That should be easy enough as long as you stop worrying and start believing in your own good luck. Okay, it's true that life goes in cycles, and this card shows that you're moving into a good luck phase. All right, pile number 4, that's huge. So if you picked pile number 4, wow, there's some good luck for you. Major good luck. So focus on the positive now, okay? Your manifesting is definitely on track, and the more you can master the art of feeling good, the longer it'll stay that way for you. So focus on the positive, pile number 4, because you right now are being blessed. Blessings are like in abundance mode. They're amplified. So open your arms and embrace that energy, pile number 4. Okay, what's the next card we're getting here? First quarter moon in Capricorn. All right. First quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. Unleash your kindest self here. Pile number 4. First quarter moon in Capricorn. All right. So with this card, it's good to be realistic, but you don't have to stench of, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfume. All right. Now, butting heads with others just wears you into an end. So get into the right mindset for manifesting by deciding you're no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation. All right. You're going to be kind. And, you know, I feel like some of you are being hard on yourself or someone else. So you need to release that energy as well. And now, do you think that you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get where you want to go? You know, it's a question to ask yourself. Your challenge now, pile number 4, is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking all the joy out of it. Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and be the most charming self. All right, pile number 4, because being kind brings kindness into your life, right? So what you put out is what you get back, right? Okay, now we're getting first quarter moon in Libra. All righty. Keep your heart open, pile number 4. Keep your heart open. I feel like there's a need to be adored here, which is fine. We all have that trait to an extent, right? But if it tips into self-doubt, then it's basically gone too far. All right, it's important that you don't allow yourself to get set in your ways. Keep your heart and mind open and believe in your gorgeousness, my friends. All right? Believe in that power of yourself, the power of you. Okay? Are you, is there a possibility that you might be attached to someone or perhaps a current goal? Right? Are you attached to someone or are you attached to a goal too strongly? It's a question. It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother the person or situation you love, you could run into trouble. So work with others as you move towards your goals, but don't become so dependent that you give away your power, pile number 4. Keep your heart open. This card can also suggest that it's time to negotiate something, and the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases everyone. All right, so keep your heart open. Allow that energy to flow through you, to really flow through you. Alrighty, we are getting full moon in Libra. Find a balance. Find a balance in life. All right, you're walking down this path here. And the best way to walk down a straight, narrow path is to be balanced so you don't fall one way or the other, right? So find balance between your own needs and what you do for others. All right, remember that we're all co-creating. So getting other people on your side by being understanding is a win-win situation. All right. So focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. However, this card suggests that you need to find a balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. All right. Walk a mile in their shoes. Once you understand where they're coming from and why, you can take action. If you've been through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people for help. So make up your mind. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others. Okay? So you need to find that balance within yourself. All right, pile number 4. All right, we've got one last card here for you. And this is surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So now is the time to surrender procrastination. Whatever it is that you're trying to work on, spirit guides are letting you know, start walking down that path. Okay? Take action. Because the minute you do that, so many doors will open up. And, taking action means work and hard work. And, the universe meets you halfway. It really does. But you have to put in that first step. You have to take that first action step. All right? And the minute you do that, things will start to open up for you. And you'll see how amazing that feels when when doors start opening up and you allow that energy to flow through. It's like this stairwell going up into this beautiful, bright space. You have no idea what's there because you've never been there, right? And, you know, your spirit guides are letting you know that you're currently being blessed. You have so much good luck coming in for you, pile number 4. So that procrastination needs to be released. All right, in order to make your dreams come true, you need to get rid of that procrastination. For those of you that are procrastinating, and those of you that aren't, go for it. Go for it. Right here, go for it. All right, and those of you that are looking for soulmates, now's the time. Make that first move. If you're, you know, sitting at a bar, at a restaurant, somewhere outside, and you know, find someone that piques your interest, go for it, because you never know, it might be your soulmate. So there you have it, pile number 4. That is your reading. If this resonates for you, please comment below. I would love to hear all about it. And if you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing and hit that like button. All right, thank you so much for watching, pile number 4.